Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Art Games Road to Deity, playing as France. And of course we are still at war with No, actually we're not anymore. We're not at war with Siam. And now we're just building up for Okay, I lost an ironclad to the great evil navy of Ethiopia. Truly the greatest evil of them all. And because of their bonuses against larger civs, I'm really in a downside, in a bad position here. But I'll do my best. Oh, there's a sub. Okay. Can I bomb that sub? Am I in range? This great war bomber has no health left. This one, can it? It does have enough HP to survive it, so let's do it. Let's give our navy a bit more support. They need it. Oh, great. A great admiral in a lake. At least I can move it to Lyon. Let's send this great war bomb. Sorry. Let's send them over here. And you over here. Fire. World leader. It doesn't matter how you vote. Let's just vote for ourselves then. Adopt policy. Okay, we can get a tier 3 autocracy. Oh, Clausewitz legacy sounds really good. Cult of personality too. Ooh, it's tough. It's tough. I think I'm going to go cult of personality. Because we need our own tourism, just removing the Siamese tourism isn't enough. Your battleship was bombarded by an enemy submarine. Okay, you need logistics, fire, die. That submarine needs to be removed from existence, please. Though I can reasonably leave those carriers alone. They're not going to do anything. They're carriers without anything to carry. Triplane. Interception, air repair. And you can start working on another battleship to replace those lost. Okay, I might need my great war bomber here. And I probably want to bring my great general over to here. Dido completed the Apollo program, okay. And then the ironclad attackers. Okay, let's start. You need to die. You also need to die. Leonidas needs to heal. Please remove yourself from existence. Enemy ironclad. Does this great war bomber have the range? Yes, it does. Do my other bombers have the health? Yes, they do. So now we can one-shot it with our battleship. And we can bring our sub here to deal some damage. Cusco. Triplane, probably. We probably want a hospital in Troy. That's a lot of deals that ended. Oh, it's all of the peace treaties. Oh no, truffles and cotton to Pocatello. Truffles for cotton. Open border, sure. Ballistics will finally get us machine guns, which now they're pretty nice. The city of Cusco is taking a lot of hits from their bombers, but as long as they don't have any melee units to actually capitalize on this, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I can raid this in order to heal. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Do I just start bombing or shelling Addis Ababa? No, let's instead start. Okay. I was going to destroy the trade route, but I think destroying their ironclads is a bit more important right now. You need to heal and you need to do it fast. I might want an... Actually, I need to bring my triplane over to here, because it can intercept their bombers. Yeah, I need to bring my triplane over. And an empty carrier over there, because that's supposed to be threatening. And there's nothing more to fight here, so we can just start shelling Addis Ababa. Actually, they have an artillery inside, so that wouldn't end very well, given that they could actually fire back. Ooh, there's another sub. Accept embassy, sure. Lankerman completed the Apollo program. Oh, we lost our sub. We lost our sub. But, okay, radar, and then we can finally get nukes. We need to go over here. There. Railroad. Oh, there you are. Please die. We can also attack their artillery. You need to be promoted. And now we have an excellent machine gun. A restriction. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I need every piece of science I can get right now. A great rider. That's nice. But I think this is a time where we start retreating, because there's not really a lot we can do anymore over here. But my machine gun is going to absolutely dominate the battlefields. Triplane. Interception. I'm putting them both on interception. Broadcast tower. Hotel, probably. Create great work in Paris.
The tortoise plodded on.
And we can start bombing their ground forces. Open borders, yes. Now we get the Manhattan Project, although good enough. We finally have peace, at least. And now we need to just wait until we get our freaking nukes. Oh no, Prague, you're supposed to be at peace now. I was worried there that I'm going to lose another battleship. At least our bombers could get some experience from this. Battleships. Targeting. Supply. We will only want the best battleships of the fleet. we don't want a hospital. Treating our people nicely? Unacceptable. No, instead you need to work on another submarine. Choose production. You can build a hospital, yes. And you need to build a railroad here. You need to wait. Now it's just a matter of clicking the next turn button and waiting for nukes. And hope that they arrive fast enough. And then we're going to nuke him into oblivion. I hope. He might have bomb shelters already. That's a pretty likely scenario. And if he does, one nuke won't be enough. There's also the possibility of counter strikes. There's a lot of bad options here. There's a lot of bad outcomes and only one good one. Battleship, you need to heal. Of course, we're going to bring all these battleships and submarines, etc. in order to hopefully prevent them from destroying our carriers with nukes on them. Caravan, go to Lyon. Now it's just a waiting game. We are going to get fighters and bombers instead of the Great War variants, but unfortunately their culture... Siam only needs their culture to become influential with one more civ. Repeal ban luxury sugar or ivory. I am very much in favor of repealing this. Why are they... Huh? Siam proposed this and Siam is going to vote against. Siam is an asshole. Yeah, that's the only possible explanation. Siam is an asshole. You can build a railroad here, and then I'm going to build a railroad here, and then Lyon, Orléans, Paris, soon Troy, and Tiwanaku are going to be connected. Even Haile Selassie has nukes now. You can go to Addis Ababa. Okay, they both failed, unfortunately. And I can start improving this uranium now. Very well. Piss off. Eve has been captured by the Shoshan. And no, I'm not friends with Siam. I'm simply pretending to be friends with Siam. Radar. Nuclear fission. 13 turns away. And actually, we can make our fleets already go out for a bit. Because the nukes obviously can fly on their own for a bit. So we can put our fleet here and then transport the nukes to them. As well as the planes. Although we will need another carrier if we're also bringing a plane escort. Yeah, we will need another carrier. We mean no harm. Unless... Except you do. Carthaginian coup in Quebec. Oh. Melbourne election rigged. You need a carrier. And this submarine, Wolfpack. And I think I'm going to go with Sentry. And Wolfpack 2, because now it can find enemy subs more easily. Which is probably the biggest threat to us, enemy submarines. And this worker, you need to improve that. Okay. Okay. This has been connected by railroads. Now we just need to connect Cusco. And then we're done connecting cities. For now. Oh, we should probably bring our Great Admiral with our fleet. That's kind of the point, isn't it? He wouldn't be so great if he stayed at home all the time. Pablo Picasso. Who doesn't love Picasso? You all need to sleep. And Cusco... an airport, probably? Yeah, let's go with that. Yes. We probably want 3 carriers. One, like, 2 over here, and then 1 over here to serve as an in-between point. So, actually, from Paris, from Paris they can probably fly to over here, and then we can pick them up over there. New reinforcements and new nukes, obviously. Which is the most important part. The most important part is just nuking them. Which is also why I'm saving up so much gold, so we can buy nukes instantly, and we don't have to wait. Haile Selassie is plotting against you. When isn't he? I guess I'll just wait until... maybe I'll nuke him as well. That would solve the problem. A lot more permanently than beating him back for the 50th time this week. Open borders? No. I will not allow you to position your forces. This might even prevent him from attacking me. Sometimes the AI just doesn't attack if they can't put their forces in a good position before doing so. Or at least in what the AI presumes is a good position. Which, granted, isn't very, you know, accurate, but it's better than nothing. Paris, we probably want another... yeah, let's start building more aircraft. Because aircraft are the only units we have that can attack both Siam and Ethiopia. And no, you will not be allowed to go through my territory. This machine gun is going to carry us so hard. 2 range, double attack. Railroads. You need to go to Toy. Yeah, this fleet is just going to stay here. And increase in size, obviously, as we're still producing ships. And then it's nuking time. Oh, they have nuclear subs. Supply... no, let's just go with flight deck 3. That way we'll have the most capacity, which is probably the most important part right now. So we can put you here. Yeah, and then we'll just fly the nukes over. Submarines. We need more submarines since we don't have destroyers. So the best option against their nuclear subs is submarines. We'll put our fighter on those planes. Okay, if they only have 2 nuclear submarines, that's fine. Okay, they don't. That's an invasion army. He's moving an invasion army somewhere. The question is where. I swear, if this attack is aimed at me, I'm so... okay, Haile Selassie does their thing again. So, I guess we'll have to pull some forces back. Especially our aircraft, and bomb them into submission again. Haile Selassie has just been a constant nuisance the entire game. Not effective enough to actually challenge me, but annoying enough to force me to constantly defend against him. when I should be focusing those resources on somewhere else. But I think we're going to leave this war over to the next episode. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you wish to follow Road to Deity. And if you have any questions or advice, I would be happy to respond to that in the comment section. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye.